Welcome. Aubrey Salo wrote in with this question. Who invented liquid paper? And the short answer is this. Betty Nesmith Graham. But the long answer is more interesting, so you will hear the rest. As a bank secretary, Betty struggled with a new invention called the electric typewriter. Corrections were a pain. Then, on the 1 year at Christmas,
it was 1953.
Betty saw some window painters painting over their mistakes. And then a light went off in her head. And then she could do the same thing! And so she started using white tempera paint to cover up any mistakes. And so she called it Mistake Out.
It was very popular in the office.
And soon she had her son, Michael Nesmith, help her out in the crash.
Yes, that's right. Michael Nesmith from the Monkees.
Hey, we're the Monkees!
By 1956, demand had skyrocketed. She changed the name to Liquid Paper and applied for a patent and a trademark. By 1975, Betty's company was selling over 25 million bottles a year. Next question! Neil Hager wrote in with this question. What does gravity look like? Shh. Let me show you what gravity looks like. Oh, Rumkor!
Yes?
Would you put those papers over on the counter over there?
Yes.
That is what gravity looks like.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Would you like a Pez to make it feel better?
Yes.
Pez is a delicious treat from our homeland, Austria.
Who invented Pez anyways?
Interesting question, Rumkor. I know a Pez collector who can tell you anything you want to know.
My name's Korum Bischoff, and I love Pez. Pez was invented by Edward Haas as a compressed peppermint candy. It gets its name from the German word for peppermint, Pfefferminz. The first dispensers were introduced in the 1940s and looked a lot like cigarette lighters. These early dispensers were marketed towards adults as a hygienic way to carry your peppermint candies. In about 1950, Pez made its way over to the United States, and in 1952, Mickey Mouse made his debut as the first Pez dispenser character head. From there, Pez expanded into many different lines of characters, most notably the Disney character line and the Warner Brothers characters. But Pez also marketed superheroes, Star Wars characters, Peanuts, Garfield, and of course everyone's favorite childhood memories, the holiday dispensers. Pez has also come up with many of their own designs, like the popular Masters of Disguise, the Pez Pals. They've also come up with a new Bugs line, and some trucks, and the whistles. The most valuable Pez dispenser is the Make-A-Face, which is kind of like a Mr. Potato Head. Last I heard, it was going for about $10,000 to $12,000. Personally, my collection is about 700 dispensers, although most of those are in boxes, and some of them are motorized or watches or other kinds of things, not your typical dispenser. My most valuable dispensers at this point are only at about $150 each, but, you know, As time goes on, they'll get more and more valuable. Back to you, Doctor.
Let's see, this is a very interesting question from Mike Spear. What makes the world go round?
Candy, I call my sugar candy, because I'm sweet on candy, and candy's sweet on me. She understands me, my understanding.
Love makes the world go round and round.
I wish that there were 4 of her, so I could love much more of her. She has taken my complete heart. I got a sweet tooth for my sweetheart candy. It's gonna be oh so damn.